5 miles at a 15:35 pace. Feeling good. Ants. I hate ants. They come into my bathroom and they die in my shower. I don't think that has anything to do with my shower cleanliness, though it's not the cleanest at the moment. So I've got some big ass ants running around in my house, and I actually kind of know where they live, although I don't feel like tearing apart the wall to get rid of them, just have them come back. Most people will use something like this and spray it around their house, and the truth is this will kill the ones that you see, but it won't get rid of the colony, won't get rid of the queen. So we don't use this inside, we use it outside when they're around the house. The other thing is that this will do more to kill you and your pets than it will to kill the organism that is an ant colony. So what we do is we take a little bit of honey, slightly warmed, some peanut butter, creamy, cheap peanut butter. Don't get natural peanut butter, it dries out too fast. Get creamy peanut butter, cheap, and some boric acid. And and that's about equivalent to these things. These are ant traps. And if you buy these in a store, they only last about 3 to 4 weeks at the most. So if you buy old ones, if you buy ones that have been like from last season, they're dried out and the ants won't come near them. And this one has these little tiny holes in it. I don't know if my ants will be able to get into those. My ants are bigger than that. So I take about a tablespoon of peanut butter, about a tablespoon of honey, and about a teaspoon of boric acid. Now, boric acid isn't like a really super strong poison, but it's pretty good. It's pretty toxic, so don't mess around with it. You can get boric acid at some of the older pharmacies. It's used for vaginal yeast infections or an eye wash or some of the other more mundane outside the body kind of wash up type thing. So it's not real toxic, but in its pure form it's not good to get near you or on you or stuff. So we mix that together, and there are ants that like sweet and there are ants that like protein, and I think my carpenter ants are more protein ants. So one of the things I'm going to do to keep this from drying out is I've got some turkey broth that has been boiled down so it's gel, and so this is just pure protein, and I'm going to add a little of that to this mixture, and that keeps it from getting too thick. And then what I've got is some plastic sheets. These are just cut out from a milk jug into little squares, and then I put that on here. I put a little bit on each one, and I set them around the house where I've seen the ants, and they'll eat this and they'll take it to their nest and they'll poison the entire colony. But that's the best way to get rid of ants, and it costs you $4. It's 4 ounces. I used about a ½ ounce. So, and it lasts a while. I've got to put these where the boys can't get to them. So I'm going to put one behind the microwave. I've got this access hatch in my ceiling to get to a drain if it leaks. So I'm going to put one up there. I see them a lot in my bathroom. And again, I think it's mostly from the moisture. But the boys come in here a lot. But I'm going to put this inside the heat and put the faceplate back on it so they can't get it just in case. The only problem with that one being in there is that it's going to dry out pretty quick. So I'm actually going to put another one way back behind my toilet where they can't get to it. And the last one I'm going to put underneath this plant stand where I know I've had ants, different kind of ants, but it's underneath so the boys can't get it. The other thing I want to tell you about as far as killing ants, roaches, bugs, crawly critters, is this stuff is really good. You can get this at some of the home stores, but you can also get it on Amazon for about $2, maybe $3. But it's basically boric acid, and it works really well. And it comes with this nice little top. You cut off the top, and you can literally put this. It's toxic, but it's not real toxic. And if you can put it behind places like your stove, you can put down a little line of powder. On my stove, I've got a downdraft vent, and I put a little of it down there, and if the ants go down there, and this will last all season. This stuff's really good. Like I say, you can buy it on Amazon. I'll put the link below for you. But it's just a nice powder, and it cleans up easy, but it lasts all season long. So if you don't want to mix up peanut butter and honey and other stuff, you can do that. So think of that. Look below for the link to the Amazon if you want to buy it there. Thanks. Well, folks, it's been approximately a week and a half since I did the original video on how to make the ant bait to kill the ants. I've had it up here. I don't know if you can see the white powder down along the floor. I also put some of that white powder I just showed you along the edge, because if I have cracks in the floor, I can put it in there and nobody will bother it there. But in the last week, I had the ant bait out 2 days. I saw one ant, and in the last week I haven't seen a single ant, and usually I will see 4 to 5 a day. I haven't seen them, and so I'm going to assume that these have done their job and the colony is dead. So thanks for watching. If you thought any of this was worth watching, if you got this far, hopefully you'll subscribe. Follow me on Facebook if you want. I just finished getting the Facebook page and Twitter, although I don't tweet very much. I'd love to get tweets from people. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later in the week. Bye. Hey, I finally did it. I made $100 in a year. 3 cents at a time. I'm on my way to millions. Thank you, everybody.